Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
I'm playing Wind Waker. I'm gonna fucking open the map. We're gonna find treasure.
Is that what we're gonna do this episode? Just
Yes,
treasure hunting?
I think it's about time.
So we have to go.
Oh, this isn't helpful at all.
Yeah, it is. So you have to go find. It's up there, I think. Because I think that island up there looks the most like this one.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It's
Right?
Actually...
Almost. The only
Okay,
thing
but is there anything near where we are?
So what we. That is fucking useless.
This is kind of useless. Okay, we can just get this one then, I guess.
But I don't know, because there's one part that doesn't look like anything, and that's that little right side there with the 3 docks.
Well, I think that's just zoomed in over there. Like that.
Can you zoom in again? Click it. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. So we got the head to there then.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that arrow's pointing the right way though. Yeah, you have to go north. You have it northwest.
Should I hit the?
Yeah, you can probably hit the Wind Waker.
Fuck off.
I think we've gotten this down first try once. I also kind of like how it stops everything around it. Like the birds stop flying, and the characters in the background stop, and then you just get to focus on. Do you think we'll ever get a Legend of Zelda movie?
Oh, 100%.
You think so?
Featuring Tom Holland.
I really hope not. Like, Tom Holland's been so overused lately. And
Listen, he's young. He's in right now. People want him.
he's like 30.
Okay, but he looks young.
He just got married.
He's 30? Did he get married to Zendaya?
Well, not married. He proposed to Zendaya.
No. There's no way. Is he really 30?
I think he might be like 25, but
He's supposed to be my young sugar plum forever.
28, almost 30.
Yeah, he's fine. He's chilling. He's young blood.
Yeah, he will probably always look young.
For the rest, until we're like 80 years old, he's gonna be in movies. He's gonna be in fucking almost every single popular movie.
Until we're 80?
Until we're 80. Because he's
Holland.
gonna be old as fuck.
Well,
and he's gonna be playing old characters in movies.
Yeah,
And we're gonna be like, that's Tom Holland.
I remember him from No Way Home.
That's Spider-Man.
And they'll be like, what?
And they're like, that's not Spider-Man, Dad.
When we're 80, there's gonna be like a bunch of new Spider-Man.
Which is true.
Yeah, Tom Holland would not be known for Spider-Man after that point. I was talking about Spider-Man at work the other day, and someone was like, Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man. And I was like, yeah, but he's not the best Peter Parker. I think Tobey Maguire
then coffee cups were just thrown in the back room that day.
we were outside.
They were fucking, concrete was ripped from the ground.
Well, they were, because they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I mean? I was like, Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield's cool.
Yeah.
In the fucking Spider-Man movie, Peter Parker, he's supposed to be a nerd. In Andrew Garfield movies, he's got like this super cool jacket on and he skateboards.
And
everyone calls him a dork, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That is in no way dorky.
Yeah, when he fucking goes into that like construction site and goes on the half pipe and he's doing all those fucking tricks as Spider-Man, I was like, he is a badass. I was like,
you're not Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Hit the book.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Books.
Tony Hawk over here, and he's fucking a nerd, treasure, and yeah, no, because that was the exact point that I made, and I was like, Andrew Garfield was too cool as Peter Parker to make a good Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire was a nerd. Like, he was a full-fledged nerd, eating alone, fucking got the tray knocked out of his hand by whatever the fuck his name was, Eddie Brock, I think. And, or Flash. It was Flash in that movie. That was his bully. And, like, that was a good Peter Parker. Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was probably the best, because he was funny, he was quippy, he was doing the fucking tricks.
Yeah.
When that one scene alone where I think Andrew Garfield
I don't want to hit the Wind Waker.
Portrayed Spider-Man like the best is the first fight when he like gets the new suit and there's that guy with the gun and he fucking webs his hand to the wall, webs his hand to the other wall, pulls his pants down, takes the gun, and like then knocks him out. And then the cops pull up and he's all yours, and like swings away.
Yeah.
That's the Spider-Man that I'm like, yes, that's Spider-Man. And then I talked about how Drake Bell was Spider-Man, and they're like, what? When?
Oh yeah,
and I was like, yeah, he was the voice of Spectacular Spider-Man. They're like, oh, I never watched the animated ones, and I was like, well, you're missing out. And then remember that like weirdly 3D animated Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Man that we used to watch growing up? I've been wanting to watch it again. I think it's on Disney Plus.
Probably. They have a lot of
And-
Spider-Man on there.
I was like, I remember the one scene where the dude got like drowned in cement, and that's like the most
Yeah.
vivid memory from that fucking show like ever. And I still think about it till this day.
It's kind of weird how like kids will watch something like there's any cartoon that's like something that's just a little bit too fucked up and that's just ingrained in your brain. It's like kind of like trauma. A little bit.
It's a little bit like trauma, but it's more or less just like
It's like it's obviously not that serious. Like
Yeah.
calling it trauma, kind of fucked up to people with actual trauma. But it's kind of funny how that's the sort of thing that gets stuck in a child's brain.
well, because like as a kid you're like, whoa, that's really dark. Like
Yeah.
the dude just got covered in cement and then left there.
I watched a fucking Adult Swim like when I was too young. I watched an Adult Swim of the Muppets drowning one of the Muppets. Like they're like Muppet babies and they drowned like the one with the glasses.
Oh, was this like a Robot Chicken thing?
Robot Chicken, yeah, that's what I meant.
You said Adult Swim. and I was
Yeah,
like-
sorry, I forgot
It was
that's
on
not
Adult Swim.
synonymous.
Yeah.
No,
But that makes sense.
I remember like there was a kid and he was like bullying them and he's like, I don't tell if you don't tell.
Mhm.
And then they drown him. And that was stuck in my head forever and I never wanted to watch Robot Chicken. I watched it again like a year ago and I'm like, this doesn't scary at all.
Yeah.
But the child's brain, the way they see that shit is like, it's really serious.
Well-
it's like, holy fuck, someone died.
The opening alone, like, left scars. in
Well, yeah, it's
children's
supposed to
heads.
scare kids from watching it. right?
Because the fucking, like, the whole time, the chicken's, like, there with his eyes, like, pried open, and this mad scientist is, like, watching all these, like, episodes, and just showing the chicken over and over and over again. Hey, you found it.
Yeah. I almost want to say they like had like a testing group of kids to watch the opening to see if they would like start crying or something.
Well, it's not meant for kids. It was
Well,
not-
yeah, but I think it's like supposed to be like they want kids to click off. 200
Jesus
rubles.
Christ. Oh, so it is the 999 one. So you already get the max pouch.
Damn.
The only downside is you have to go the complete other way.
Well, shit. Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can get?
Not really. I mean, I
I
don't
don't
know
remember
what
any of
these
those would
are.
be.
I don't really feel.
Oh, wait. What's... There's that one dot island. Oh,
Oh.
zoom in. There's that dot. What's the other dot on the map? Oh, maybe not.
Doesn't really look like a double
No.
dot.
It's also super fuzzy. Jesus Christ. Is that what's thrown you off the Muppets to begin with? Was the Robot Chicken thing?
Yes, I think it was the same thing with Fraggle Rock. Although as a kid, Fraggle Rock also fucked with me because they ate the little guys, and I remember watching, I think Attack on Titan recently, or I watched Attack on Titan after that, and Attack on Titan really like scared me when I was younger.
Yeah.
I think it was for the same thing because I was really scared of war.
Wasn't... I remember when you showed our old, like, cousin in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Fucking Attack on Titan, and you got in so much trouble after.
I didn't get in that much
I
trouble.
thought you
Mom was just
did.
like, don't show her that again. And I was
Yeah.
like, why not? She was like, it's scary.
I mean, we were all around the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a little younger, but apparently she told her mom she had nightmares.
Yeah. And that's what really was like, okay, don't fucking
Yeah.
show Attack on Titan to children.
Yeah.
Which is it's kind of self-explanatory at that point.
Yeah.
Because the whole show is definitely not meant for kids.
Watching Attack on Titan back then is so crazy because now I know everything. I know all the
Yeah.
secrets of the story. We know everything. But back then, you don't know anything. It's
Yeah.
like these fucking giants. Like, who are these giants? Why are they only killed when you hit them in the neck?
When did that show like originally come out? Back when you started watching it?
I want to say 2012.
When did you start
2012,
watching it?
2013. I watched it as soon as they put it on Netflix.
Oh, so later.
Yeah, probably like 2014.
Jesus Christ, 10 years
So
ago.
I was like 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still... and it kept going until recently, right? Attack on Titan? Like,
Yeah.
it recently just ended.
Well, I think I don't remember if it ended it might have been last December.
Even then,
That's pretty recent.
that's still 10 years apart.
In internet time.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
In retrospect, that's not really that long, but still. Like, shows that have been on... One Piece, for example.
Yeah.
Been on for fucking years now. Decades, even. Because what? It came out originally in, what, 1990?
1999, I think.
The
was
show
first
started,
chapter.
right?
The show started 2002. actually.
Really?
Yep.
And it's been going ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still releasing episodes for it? Because they're not caught up with the manga right now, right?
They're actually really close to the manga right now.
Really?
Because the manga slowed down in uploads because, Oda's getting older, right?
Yeah.
He's taking a few
Is he
more
still
extra
writing
breaks.
books?
He's still writing, yeah.
Like chapters for it?
yeah.
Shit.
He's like the lead. He wants to finish it. He fucking...
Does he know when?
He said it'll be done in the next 5 years.
That's still fucking crazy if he lives that long. How old
No, he's not that old. He's not that
okay.
old. He's just like most people, mangaka,
What's
if you will,
that? People
who write manga.
Oh, is that actually what
Yes.
they're called?
They're not very healthy.
What do you mean?
Like they,
diet-wise, or
well, they don't keep good care of themselves
Oh,
because
okay.
you know work culture in Japan is really fucked, and you like prioritize work over your health in a
Oh.
lot of cases because like I don't know, they still have like ideas of honor and shit.
So they're like basically working themselves to death.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people in Japan are doing that. We only really know about the people who do manga because that's what we consume overseas. But over there, like even just the average office worker works way too fucking hard.
Yeah. Well, thinking about it and after you saying it, it makes a lot of sense. Like they are really hard workers, so that makes. But at the same time, do they have that choice? Like, obviously, they probably
No, not
No?
like, I guess they could probably like if they all started sort of like going to the streets and like complaining about the government about working too hard. What the problem is, there's not a lot of young people in Japan.
No.
They're kind of having like I don't know. I think they're having like a birth rate problem.
Really?
Like, yeah, not a lot of kids are being born because I mean they don't have a lot of free time from work, so they don't really meet women.
Yeah.
And most women are going to foreigners. Because actually, it's a lot of Japanese women like white men. That's a genuine fetish, a very popular fetish
Interesting.
for Asian women.
I did not know that.
Yeah, which is, awful.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's just because of like media and shit.
There was.
Is that a shark?
Yeah.
What the Sigma?
It's
I didn't think there was anything interesting in this game.
Sharpedo.
Leave me alone. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the population's really old.
Yeah.
Fuck outta here. So, but since they're old, like you know how old people are here, even they're like, oh, young people don't work hard enough.
Yeah.
It's the same thing there.
Oh,
despite
okay.
the fact they work like 6-day weeks, like
Jesus
12 hours
Christ.
at the office
Yeah,
type shit.
One day off.
So they're like, yeah. In Japan we work, and we our work is our life, and it's shit like that. So it's really unhealthy.
What the fuck? I did not know that.
It's like shit like the suicide force because they have such high suicide rate there too.
Yeah, it's because they work so much.
They hate their fucking lives.
I have a buddy that I used to work with and friend now, but he comes from Mauritius, and that's like the last dodo was there. Small
Mauritius?
island, yeah, Mauritius.
Huh. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was the last place where the dodo bird like went extinct because it can't fly, and it was the only place where they lived.
Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. It's some backstory, some lore, and you're gonna fucking break your boat. Anyways, so he was telling me about how in schools the teachers would like bring out rulers and fucking like whoop the kids.
Really?
Yeah, he grew up in a really, really hard school system. And so I watched this movie. It's called 3 Idiots. It's a Bollywood movie. Really funny, but really dark. So it was going over the school system, and like one of the like main points of the movie is this guy was working on this like revolutionary drone and then kills himself because the school system was like, this is not what we're learning. Like you're going off of the curriculum. And so he killed himself. And Ashwin, sorry, didn't mean to name drop, but my buddy was like, this actually happened like a lot in my school. Like people were just committing suicide because the teachers were so like hard on them. And he lost like 2 of his best friends due to the school system just because like they couldn't take it. Like they were so hard on them. Yeah. And he was talking about like his parents who would do the same thing, but he's close with his parents now because they like evolved in a sense where like they realized like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. And so he was telling me all about that. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, I thought we had it hard. Like,
yeah.
But he was like, no, your guys' school system here is nothing compared to
our school system is light work.
Like he was telling me that like everyone who complains about school here doesn't even know what they're complaining about.
Yeah.
And he was like, every time anyone tells me that school's hard, I always just go, okay, because like there's no like what I've been through is way worse than whatever anyone has been through. And I was like, well, yeah, but at the same time, you kind of got to put into like everything's different for everyone.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's very like in his own beliefs. Like he has really strong opinions. And so he's slowly starting to, because he's older. He's like 40.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's like 30, 40. he's an older guy, but I'm really close with him, and we work together. He's funny. I love him. But he was just like, yeah, I don't know. I already know what I believed in. I grew up with all this. I'm not gonna really change much. Like the whole pronouns thing, he's still trying to get a grasp of because
yeah, I don't really like people like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I don't know. Why would you live your life consciously being like, I don't want to change? When the entire point of life is to change.
He's trying to, like, with the pronouns thing, he's trying to get better at, but he does slip up quite a bit. Just because where he was from, no one, like, absolutely no one, like,
yeah,
had that, like, sort of mindset. And so he
I mean, I don't know. It's weird to complain about that when it's like the people who want you to say their pronouns, like they just want you to try. Like that's literally it.
No, and he does. Like he's not being like stubborn, being like I don't give a fuck. Like he's trying to learn, but he just doesn't get the like concept. Because he only knows like 1 and 2, like boys, girls. That's it.
Yeah.
He, she, etc. And so for as long as I've worked with him, he has always been really bad with it. And we have a lot of people that I work with who go by they, go by whatever, and who have different pronouns, and he can't get the grasp of it. But yeah, he's really to him, like his own opinions. You're also supposed to be here. I don't know where you're going.
They told me to go to Outset Island because Jamburo is there.
Oh, is that the other guy?
Supposedly. He's the other frog.
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta go there. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. To live is to change.
Yeah. I like.
I've seen someone argue that life is about unbecoming things you aren't.
I don't know what that means. What does unbecoming mean?
Like, say you grew up in a household where you were beat constantly or berated constantly, and you grow up and you think the answer to all your problems is hitting or anger. It's that sort of thing is like baked into you. But like you were scarred as a child, but as you get older, you realize that isn't the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And instead, you sort of shed those habits.
Yeah.
So you unbecome the things you aren't that people tried to force you on, or to a lesser extent. I don't know. Let's say you grew up like an only child.
Yeah.
And you're pretty like selfish, and you're not super give a shit about other people's opinions. But at some point, you like really hurt someone's feelings because you take. You put yourself before someone else.
Yeah.
And then you realize, okay, that's not something I want to be, and you consciously review yourself in your brain, you think, okay, this is something I do, this is something I'm not going to do anymore. So by becoming a better person, you're unbecoming the person you were before.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that clears it up quite a bit. I just didn't know what the word meant.
I think that's a good... I don't know if it's a good way to look at life, because, I mean, I don't know. Looking at life and just being like, this is just how I am, this is how I'm always going to be, and I'm not going to try and change, is ridiculous to me.
Yes, very. Like,
especially even for your friend who says he's like 30 or 40 years old. It's like you're probably gonna live that life again. You're like 30 or 40. You're probably gonna live to like 60 or 80.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between, our lifespan's like 73 or something. So
yeah, because he changed a lot with his parents. Like like not following in the same like footsteps essentially, and so. He is making a lot of like changes to himself and to his like ideologies, I guess, but like his view on everything. He is making the effort to.
You don't piss me off too.
What?
There's like this. There was this trend on TikTok, and I kept seeing it, and it was basically just said like, "Oh, can this shark please fuck off?"
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
get a boomerang right now.
Can I? Oh, get back in the ship, please.
Oh yeah.
Can I? Oh shit! Get shit on. Well, I wish I knew that sooner.
Yeah.
Want some of this?
I want the smoke.
I will proceed to give it to you. My God, the camera moves slow.
I thought I was gonna hit the other one.
What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? What's the trend?
Oh,
as you walk in.
TikTok. There's this trend. It's like, well, it's not really a trend. It's like a sappy like text they keep putting over like sad music.
Oh,
but it's like life for a woman is trying to not be like her mother, but ending up exactly like her. And life for men is trying to be your father, but never ending up anything like him.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like sad, and a lot of people are like, yeah, this is what life is like. No, it's not.
No.
Life is not, like, I don't know, people like like even what I just said, like life is unbecoming what you want to be or whatever the fuck.
Whatever I just said.
Whatever I just said is fucking, that doesn't go for everyone. Some people grew up with incredibly kind people and they act incredibly kind. They're not going to spend the rest of their life not becoming kind anymore.
Yeah, just because
they grew up kind. Yeah. It just, for a lot of people, that's, what the fuck happened? Grandma? Oh wait, I thought that was like a monster on there. That's just Beetle.
Fire. Yeah.
Sorry, Beetle.
Grandma! Beetle, stay away from her!
Get the fuck. But yeah, life is not one size fits all. And it's just, I don't know.
It's also
saying like, oh, you'll never become your father.
Yeah.
Like, first off, why do you want to be your father? Second off, like, oh, I don't want to be like my mother, but I'll end up exactly like her. Like, what does that even mean?
Well, I think what more or less what they're trying to get at is like they're trying not to do one thing, but end up doing it anyways, just because it like that's just how it happens.
Yeah, but I feel like you're just confining yourself, just being like, oh, I did that thing my mom used to do, and that's just because I'm her daughter.
Yeah.
And I can't change that, and just deciding you're not going to change because you're her daughter. Like what?
Yeah. Well,
that's like giving up on life.
Yeah, essentially. It's
that's like committing to fate.
Fate?
Fate.
Oh, okay. They said failure, and I was like, what?
That too.
Well, yeah. Well,
let's go say hi, Grandma.
Because it doesn't really make much sense to me because it's just comparing, and it's like, oh, well, I had this bad whatever happen to me. I don't want to do this. Oh, this has happened. I already am on the path to become this, and it's like, well, you're not. You can still like,
like I'm gonna become this. I'm gonna commit to this.
Yeah. It's like you're not gonna turn out as one person because guess what? You're not that person. Like you're your own person. Just make your own fucking choices. And if one thing happens that's bad and you catch yourself doing it, as long as you're not like, oh well, I did it, I'm gonna keep fucking doing it because I'm obviously turning out to be this one person. It's not a great way of looking at it, like at all.
Oh yeah, and fucking yeah, some of my friends who like most of my friends didn't have dads growing up. There's a very common theme in my friend group.
Yeah, no, I've got.
And a lot of them, they say shit like, "Oh, I didn't have a dad growing up, so I don't know if I'm gonna be a good dad." So like, my dad ran away, so like,
yeah,
clearly it's not in your genes. It's not in your genes to run away from your kids. That's not how that works.
It's not something that can be passed down just like that. Just because one. Like,
just because you're related to somebody, you're related to an asshole and be a better person.
Yeah,
almost everybody is.
You could change that. You're not your fucking whatever. You're not your dad that left.
Yeah,
you're your own fucking person. Be that person. This turned into a very emotional therapy session, but for anybody who's listening,
yeah, everybody who's watching this episode,
be your own person.
Live
life.
Be better than everybody before you. Mm-hmm. Unless they're like really cool.
Start anew.
Then don't compare yourself to them.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know. It's hard to think of something. It's hard to think of advice that encompasses all life and every person. That's like only a sentence long.
Yeah.
You know, don't believe every quote you see because like yeah, usually they mean something good, but just like I don't know. They're not to be applied to every situation.
You can take it and like absorb it, but don't live by it. Like,
yeah,
you can be like, "Oh, that's a cute quote," but you don't have to like follow it to a fucking T.
Yeah,
like you're not making a what is it called, like a blood bind?
Yeah,
or you're just like, "Oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna live my life for eternity." Because things change. Like nothing is linear, so like you can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow this every single."
Even
day.
some like generic advice. Like try to think of like a generic quote, like a good job. You should do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
Oh, yeah.
That's not true at all.
I don't like that. Because you're still working.
Yeah. You're still working, and if you love something and you turn it into a job, then eventually, like, what if you start to hate that thing?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Sometimes it's better just do something that you're good at that you don't necessarily like, so you can spend all that money on a hobby that you really enjoy.
Yeah, like turning, that's why I never liked, because people were like, oh, you're really good at this one thing, why don't you do it as a job? I'm going to start hating it if I make it become a job. Like people who were like, oh, you like art, maybe you should try drawing. And it's like, I don't want to do art full time. One, it's not secure. Two, it's something that I enjoy doing, but I'm never going to make a career out of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you going to do with drawing?
Exactly. I mean, obviously not to, if you do like art and you want to do a job like animating or even like graphic design, if that's your passion, I mean, fuck it. Do it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, you can't go up to somebody who's like struggling to figure out what they want to do with their life and just be like, well, it's like us. We play video games. Our hobby is doing fucking YouTube Let's Play videos.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, eventually maybe we could do this as a job, but nothing sounds more stressful than having to do this, you know? Like, holy fuck, like we have to make a good episode or people stop watching, and then we won't have any money.
Yeah.
That sounds stressful. That sounds like that would almost ruin the appeal for me.
Yeah.
Like, I want like a stable job and I want to do this.
Yeah, because this is just something fun that we could do. Like, obviously, it's my day off, your day off.
Yeah.
We've already been working. We worked all week. Get off. Do this in, like, the morning, because it's, like, what, 2 now?
Also, what am I supposed to do?
3. Jesus Christ, time flies.
Do you know what we're supposed to do?
I mean...
This guy says to jump down somewhere.
Made it?
Yes, I did.
Hey, where'd
Get your ass over here, boy.
I'm over.
About to jump.
Where'd you get all the magic from?
I went in a building and it reset a bunch of the enemies.
Oh, that works.
And I found out that the little pink flower things are what drop magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you already change the wind?
Oops.
Oh, yeah, you already did.
Yeah, you can see the wind is going the right way.
Okay. I asked when I immediately saw like the white line fly through, and I was like, fuck. Whatever. Finally, making some progress now.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're so fucking back. Jaburo. I'm about to beat your ass.
Are you gonna speed up, or are you just gonna cut it?
I'm just gonna cut it.
Okay. Oh, perfect. As soon as you don't need magic anymore, you got fucking magic.
Yeah.
So, from what I saw, there's like some sort of rock you can break, and then you can just like drop down. I'm assuming.
Typical puzzle shenanigans.
Yeah. Oh, they brought back the cooler
Yes, I
enemies.
fucking love these guys.
Yeah.
I don't like these little bugs they spit out though.
The fuzzies.
Until oh, there they are. So I think that's the entrance. Perfect.
Grab a bomb.
We made it. Are we gonna end it after we actually do something?
Yeah, just do something of interest.
Is there a
We're gonna
bomb
cut out
over
that
there?
whole part, so this might only be like 15 minutes so far. I'm seeing a bomb.
Is it not over there?
No,
Not even behind?
I doubt it.
Well, it's worth looking. I mean, because this is the Great Fairy. I saw her design. I only know the Great Fairy from Majora's Mask. I forgot what she looked like in this one.
Yeah.
Not at all what I was expecting.
She pretty?
She looks kind of like an Adventure Time character, to be honest.
Oh. Well then.
She looks like the
Ooh.
like the Fire Princess kind of, but like all black.
Oh. Yeah. Well, you piqued my interest.
I think I'm sold.
Holy fuck! You're getting rolled. I'm the hero of fucking time, or I guess I'm the hero of the wind or whatever.
I don't know if you're the hero yet. You haven't done anything heroic.
Isn't this Link technically not a reincarnation of Link?
No.
It's like the one Link where he's just actually a normal kid.
Yeah. I think like he becomes the hero of like legend, but he's not like following in the footsteps of anyone, I don't think.
He's not reincarnated.
No.
I don't think.
He's just a boy. He was like, I have a dream! And then he moved on
I don't
with his
know
life.
how they know that. I don't know what in the lore says that, but...
It's too much to look into. I don't think it's necessarily specified.
The entrance? This leads up the trees?
Is there anything up there? Like, that way? That you could drop down? It looks like you are supposed to grab something from up there, so maybe. But you have to go all the way around and then back up.
Yeah, it looks like the out of bounds area, though. Like, there's nothing up there for me to get onto.
Are we supposed to have something else right now? Like, are we supposed to have bombs before we come here?
I don't know. I wasn't given the effort to buy bombs at any point.
I mean, we didn't really spend much time on that other island before coming back. Maybe there was something that we were supposed to get there first.
That is true, but also, on the map, it doesn't have, like, a spot on the map anywhere for me to, like... Like, it doesn't say go anywhere specifically.
Here, because I'm just gonna pull up that walkthrough again. Because right before Outset Island, it had a different thing. One sec. Fuck off. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
These guys actually don't even do any damage. Just, like, annoying.
Was it the Great Fish Isle? Is that
Yeah, that's where we were.
Oh yeah, no, I guess you're just supposed to... Oh, no. There's a piece of heart and a couple things that we could have done there.
Well, we'll be back there eventually. Like, for now, I'm just trying to progress. Hit a wall.
Oh! Okay, I spoiled a little bit for myself. Oops. I just wanted to know what to do next.
There is actually a bomb somewhere here.
Yeah. Do you want me to look where?
I guess not.
No?
Because, I mean, you should probably figure this one out.
It can't be that hard. It's a kid's game.
Right?
Shouldn't be this difficult. Good thought process.
Bash my head into the wall a few times.
What's the sign say? Maybe it gives us a hint.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We're good at video games, I promise.
We're game.
Yeah.
We're
professional YouTube Let's Players.
very found inside spawn back to market. Range of fairy found the great new hero had to come after battles. The first piece of awareness is also the ever with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune.
I guess not. And there's
Alright, I have a theory.
What's your theory? What's in there?
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You just want to leave?
I think we're supposed to go to where the Easter egg island head guy is. I think we're just supposed to jump off of this side of the bridge. Theory?
That's a far fucking fly.
Well, I'm not seeing anything in here that tells me bomb.
Nothing's screaming bomb right now.
Definitely rock and dirt. Definitely screaming rock and dirt. For sure.
Windfall, windfall, windfall. Oh, no, that's next. Oh, there's like a lot of puzzles that we missed.
On top of that, Goku.
We already got the other orb, right?
I probably need like the big like hands to grab this guy, don't I? Like the gloves.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to lift this guy. There's nothing I can do about it now. What do you got to say to me, brother? The power you have now, you can neither lift nor destroy. Yet somehow on this island, the power to do so lies. You must seek it out.
Great.
So it is here.
Yeah.
Hidden somewhere. Somewhere in these halls. A villain does exist.
Mine's work, Liam.
Yeah. Sneaks inside the walls and underneath the surface of your ship.
Where are we supposed to? Oh. Shao.
Uh-huh.
In the post box from Beetle, he mentions that he has bombs available for purchase. He also attaches the Beetle's chart. This chart to allow Link to see the location of his ships. So I think, yeah. So
Okay, because I was just in Beetle's ship and he didn't have bombs.
Yeah. So I think now.
That's some Knight's Crest and come to me, Orca. Oh, maybe if I go in and see Orca with my Knight's Crest I have, they'll give me something that'll help me progress.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I'm hoping. But yeah, because apparently a Beetle gives you bombs. Unless we missed something on that other island and we're completely off course right now.
Yeah.
But, oh, because he also has the same crest. Right there on the shelf.
Okay. I guess we'll fight.
Yeah.
You fraud.
See how much you've improved.
Yeah, I've mostly just been spamming the B button, so.
Yeah. B is A, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. 100 times.
Light work. No reaction.
In 3 minutes.
3 minutes, light work. Barely even reacting.
Oh god, we're gonna be here a minute. Not parrying. Oh, your hearts actually get taken away here. So be careful.
Good white boy. Let's go, white boy.
Let's go, white boy. Get the fuck out of here, old man! Hey.
I was hitting... Fuck off.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. 25 blows, eh? Remember that you may grow in strength. You others may grow as bad.
Do you think this is what we're supposed to do?
Well, he said give him the Knight's Crown.
So maybe, yeah, I guess we have to hit him 100 times. Alright, we're gonna fast forward.
I can hit him 100 times, probably like work. I need one more try.
I mean, you got 25, so I guess you're a quarter way there.
Have to, I don't know, hit him a little bit less.
Maybe. Maybe.
Before I hit you 3 times. I'm hitting A. What do you want from me?
Are you hitting a direction?
No.
No?
Am I supposed to?
No.
Okay, well then I don't fucking know.
I think it's just supposed to be like as soon as it pops up. Or not. I don't know.
He says A, but then sometimes the A gets lighter. So maybe... Okay, but I feel like this is just side shit. Like, I feel like he's just gonna give me like a new move or something.
Okay, I'm gonna keep looking into this.
If you find something, let me know. For now, go again.
Okay, well, this is optional. for the letter bomb.
But how do we progress without buying
Okay,
bombs?
so the only thing this gives you is a red rupee.
Really?
Yes.
So where am I supposed to go? Because it says go to Outset Island.
Yeah. Well, apparently right after that we left that area, it wants us to go to Windfall Island.
Oh, maybe I misunderstood. And I thought he meant the beginning area.
Yeah, because it says next is Windfall Island. You have to go to the
Oh.
bomb shop. Bombs you can buy.
Well, I'm sorry, everyone, for being too stupid.
Do you want to end it, go there, and then start it when we're at Windfall?
Yeah, we can.
We could probably do that. I don't know how long.
Have we done anything this episode?
We got
46 minutes!
Yeah, we got here, but we have to cut. It's probably gonna be like 30 minutes long, but we have to cut that whole part where we were trying to figure out where to get the fucking magic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess most of this episode we could just scrap completely. Because, like, we didn't do anything or accomplish anything, right?
I mean, we did have, like, we did talk quite a bit.
That's true. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that.
We'll keep that. It's nonsense, but we'll
Yeah.
start up. We'll get to Windfall.
Next episode will be a Windfall. That's
Yeah.
where we're supposed to be. For some reason, I think I read Windfall Island, and I'm like, okay, they're starting on.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
All right, bye.